everyone, and welcome to Bible Story Time. Today we're going to be reading the story of Zacchaeus. So take a seat and let's get ready. Hi! So today's story is all about Zacchaeus. So, have you ever heard of him before? You might have heard the story. So pay attention and let's see what happens to him. So take a seat and let's get ready and let's start with our song. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? How's your day going? Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's read all about Zacchaeus together. Just move a little so you can see. There we go. A little girl named Allice had a playhouse in a tree. She'd often be there reading, with a book propped on her knee. She had a Bible picture book with stories told in rhyme, and Allice loved to read it when she had some extra time. One day she read about a man who was very, very small, and how he cheated everyone and wasn't liked at all. And as she read her story, the airmail bird dropped by. He dropped the special message. Then he flew off to the sky. Reading is the special key to take you where you want to be. The book she held became a screen, and the screen grew tall and wide, and Allice took a little walk to Bible land inside. Allice went far back in time, and much to her surprise, the story of the little man came to life before her eyes. This man was named Zacchaeus, and he lived in Jericho. He counted lots of money, making piles all in a row. He was very, very rich and wore the finest things, handsome robes with gold threads and jewelry and rings. He went around collecting tax from people in the town, and when he did, they greeted him with a most unfriendly frown. For Zacchaeus was not honest, he took more than he should, and he became quite wealthy, cheating everyone he could. The people there in Jericho stood in the road one day. They wanted to see Jesus, who was coming by their way. Zacchaeus heard the people say how Jesus loved the poor, and how God would reward them for their hardships they endured. Though this upset Zacchaeus, who was a wealthy man, he decided he'd see Jesus too and hear of God's plan. The crowd kept growing bigger, but Zacchaeus was so small, he couldn't find a place to stand where he could see at all. He thought, I'll climb a sycamore. I'll climb up in that tree, and then I can look at Jesus, but he won't see me. Zacchaeus climbed up the tree, and the road was right below. The big leaves covered him so well, he almost didn't show. Then the crowd became excited, For coming into view were Jesus and his followers and his disciples too. The crowd was milling all around when quite suddenly Zacchaeus saw that Jesus had stopped beneath his tree. Then Jesus said, "Zacchaeus, if you would please come down, I'll spend some time with you at home while visiting your town." The crowd was quite astonished and very puzzled too, for visiting a thief seemed a strange thing to do. Zacchaeus too was puzzled as he climbed down from the tree, but he said to Jesus, "I'll be pleased if you would dine with me." Zacchaeus was quite worried and thought, "I know for sure when Jesus comes he'll know I've cheated and stolen from the poor." Then he felt so awful that he took more than he should. He told Jesus he was sorry and he paid back all he could. "I'll pay back 4 times the money that I had taken in, and give the poor 1/2 my wealth to help correct my sin." Jesus was so happy Zacchaeus had change. It's true. He said God forgives and welcomes you to serve his kingdom too. The time had come for Allice to leave that Bible scene. She came back to her treehouse by walking through her screen. "I learned a lot," thought Allice, as she climbed down from the tree. "I learned God's like a father who wants the best for me." "And even when I act real bad, God will love me still. He's ready to forgive me when I have learned his will. He's always there to help us change and to leave our selfish ways, to truly seek forgiveness and follow him every day." When he comes into our lives, we are renewed once more and feel more joy and gladness than we ever felt before. And that is the end of today's story. Next up, we have some questions to talk about. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. As a reminder, you can get to a playlist of more Bible stories by clicking this box. And of course, remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time we post a new video.